this evening I have a few boxes to unbox. I know I said I was going to shop less this year, and we're only just over 2 weeks in and I'm not doing very well. I was really hoping for a low buy year, but the trouble is, because of the financial problems around the world, everybody is having sales, and they are good sales and they are good reductions in prices. And what do you do if you're a shopaholic? I mean, it's difficult to resist. Anyway, if you're new here, hi, I'm Kaz. I'm 5 foot nothing, literally, 152 centimetres in new money, and I have loved fashion since I was a teenager, which is over 50 years ago. I've loved luxury bags for less time, maybe 40 years, and as I just said, I'm a bit of a shopaholic who was trying to cure herself slightly this year. So far, I haven't done very well, but, you know, I might not keep them all. They might not all be fabulous, who knows. I do know that this one is fabulous, which we'll start with, because this was an anniversary gift from him indoors to me that I bought on his behalf, because, you know, I mean, men they're generally not that good at buying gifts, and, well, some of them might be, but him indoors is not the best, but, you know, I can forgive him. Okay, so we have cute little bag, Ole Lyngaard, paperwork, the cutest little box, oh, that's upside down, isn't it? There you go. Gorgeous little box. Might actually stay here because it is quite small, so oops, it's probably best if I keep it fairly close to the camera. Comes in a little pouch. And it's so appropriate for our silver wedding anniversary, because look, it's a little silver elephant. I mean, it is little. It is very small. I'll get him indoors to put a photo of it up here, because it really is tiny. I wasn't expecting it to be quite this small, although of course it did have the measurements in millimetres or centimetres. No, I think it was millimetres, and I just thought, well, that looks, you know, that looks okay. And it's really cute. You know, I mean, you can hang it on a, you know, a chain, or you can put it on a charm bracelet. People don't wear charm bracelets much now, do they? They used to be very much the thing. Anyway, I love elephants. I love the fact that we've been married for 25 years. And that's a nice little symbolic gift. So that's the first unboxing. They come in the cutest little boxes. If they'd had a larger one in silver, I would have gone for the larger one, but they only do the medium one in silver. In gold, they do all the other sizes, but we're not quite there yet. I'm going to try and make it to our gold wedding anniversary, but, well, how old will I be then? Oh, good grief, I'll be 95 then, can you imagine? Oh my goodness. I don't know what happens to time. It it just goes. Now, that's very strange because this bag came out of this box and now it won't. Right, go back in again. Right, I'm digressing. Okay, next one. Now, all of these I bought, well, not the elephant, that's from Ole Lyngaard. I'll put the, details down below in the description box. The other 4 items that I've got here I bought from Forward. You know, that's the sort of designer section of Revolve. I haven't shopped on there for ages, and I just happened to be looking the other day because I was looking for a solution to something, and I found this. Okay, so dust bag, Givenchy. Okay, and it is a denim pouch. And it is that beautiful embroidered denim. But it's just stunning. It's just on the front, the back. The back is plain denim. On the bottom, and it's just a pouch. Well, a pouch or, you know, a wristlet. I'm not sure how you... I'm not very familiar with using a wristlet. You'd think at my age that I'd have come across a wristlet before, but I actually haven't. I've never had one before. What I do love about it is the embroidered denim. I just love this to pieces. I really do. And this was, let me tell you how much it was. Okay. It's called the VOU Travel Pouch, and it was reduced from $1,102.38, they're very precise, to $736.77. And then I had a code for 10% off, and I'll leave details of that in the description box also. Because after 10% was discounted, it came to $687.39. Which I think is a pretty good price for that. I mean, I am for the most part buying it for the fabric, really. However, having said that, it depends on the next thing. Because, you know, there was a bag I really loved, but it turned out to be very impractical. Well, I think I've found a replacement. God, these boxes are so damp. The rain that we have had here has been biblical in proportions, seriously. Just biblical. Yep. Right. Okay. Whoops. So I'm wrestling with it. Chaos, honestly. I've been here, how long? 4 minutes or something, and the place is, oh goodness. I don't know how I do it, honestly. Anyway, I just had a Google search for, you know, the embroidered denim, and I found this. And I really, really hope that this is going to be good. If it isn't, I might be a tad upset. Oh, it's very flat. So again, it's another Givenchy dust bag, and I'm going to zoom you out a bit more. Oh, do you know, I daren't look at this in case I don't like it. You see, I saw it on the website and I was sort of maybe yes, maybe no. And then I thought, no, I'm sure when I actually see it, I'll love it. I sort of convinced myself, but this is it. I mean, the embroidered denim is stunning, really, absolutely stunning. I mean, I don't think it does it justice on camera. It is absolutely beautiful. But the thing I didn't like on the website was, and I'm liking it even less now, is that when you put it on your shoulder, you're supposed to sort of fold this bit over, but because this is really stiff along here and it's sort of reinforced with leather as well, it's not, you know, if it was soft leather it would just sort of, you know, sag nicely and those bits would just fold over. And I suppose you could sort of do that with it, but ah, dear. You know, sometimes you just know when you look at a bag, and to be honest, my heart sank when I pulled this out of the dust bag, and that's not a good sign. It's just not, it's not grabbing me at all. Do you know what I mean? I'm just not, no. I'll just grab the bag that it's replacing, which is this one, which is a stunning little bag. I absolutely love it, but I can't use it because look, that is as far as it opens. Seriously, it is quite ridiculous. You just, you know, trying to get in and out of this bag, it's like trying to do surgery, you know? I mean, it's just hopeless. So I decided to sell this, but I really wanted to get another bag in this embroidered denim. And the only one I could find was this Vogue one. And it's just not doing it. And this year, as well as wanting to spend less, I really want to make sure that what I'm buying really grabs me, you know, so that I know I'm going to use it and I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. I mean, I love this. I don't know if I'd use it with this sort of wristlet thing on, but I would definitely use the page. And at least then, you know, I've got some of the embroidered denim. It's not like I've got nothing. I think I'm going to be really sensible. I can hear my mother saying, "Really? Are you sure? Finally? Are you going to be sensible?" No, I am. I'm going to keep this one, and the Vogue bag is going back. This was such a good price as well. This was reduced from $4,672.86 to $3,234.17. They do have this in a sort of a chestnutty brown leather, just in case anybody's interested. But no, it's just not, you know what I mean? It's just, it just doesn't, you know, it's not pliable enough. You can't sort of, You can't make it slouchy, it's too stiff. No, that is definitely going back. Right. It's my first sensible decision of the year. Whoops. Oh, God. Seriously, I'm wrecking the place here. No. The next box, which was also from Forward, I mean, look at the state of this box. You see how wet it is. It is absolutely soaked. The weather here has just been bizarre. One day it's been nearly 40 degrees and the next day it's been pouring with rain and 20 degrees. I mean, you know, crazy. Now, I don't usually buy ready to wear, you know, like from, you know, designer label, because I don't know, I'm quite happy to spend the money on bags, but when it comes to clothes, I'm a bit reticent to pay, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But having said that, I saw this and fell in love with the colours. And this was also in sale. However, the 10% code didn't work on this brand. It only works on some of them, but this was reduced from $1,005.70 to $657.42. And it is a blouse. And I think the colours are just sublime. So there we go, long sleeves. Oh, very long sleeves actually. Oh, okay, that's quite nice. It's got a sort of an open part that would sort of go over your hand. I mean, it's not really going to look like anything over this dress, but just quickly, struggling with a knot here. Right, okay. Yeah, I just fell in love with this fabric. I really, really love the colours, and I'm not really a colour person. You know? So you see the sleeves, they tie up here. Oops. They tie here, and then that bit is loose. Nice, I thought it'd be a nice cover up for the beach. Although whether it's going to cover much or not, I don't really know. It is difficult to tell over this black dress, but okay. So this is it. It also feels a bit snug over this dress, but I mean the dress does have sort of puffy sleeves and things, but I love the design. I love sleeves that, you know, that are a bit different. I'll obviously have to try it on without the dress underneath, but I do like the colours. I'm just not sure if they suit me or not. I'm really not very brave when it comes to colours. There are only a few colours that I'll wear. And I'm not sure if this is one of them. And also, it will have to look really good for $657 and 42 cents. because that is seriously a lot of money to spend on something you're going to wear as a cover-up to go to the beach, really, isn't it? Right. More thinking and trying on of that needs to be done. Okay, so what have we got next? So we've done that one, that one. Whoops. Okay, now this one, this is a very out of my comfort zone thing as well. This is by the Attico, and oops. Oh, it is in there. I have not peeped at these at all. So it's got a horrendous pile of boxes over there. Okay, so let's undo the bag. This is a bit of a departure from my normal style, but you know, I thought I'll try different things this year because, you know, there is only so much time, and the older you get, the more precious it becomes, and the more you think, I might like to be a bit adventurous, and right. And oops. Buy a belt that has oh God, it's huge. Goodness. What is this called? The Attico Cintura Belt. Cintura? I don't know how it's pronounced. C-I-N-T-U-R-A. I think it's Cintura. And it was reduced from $1,401.86 to $435.06, and then I had a 10% code, so it cost me $391.55. And it is a sort of a cargo belt. To be honest, it's a bit like him indoors has got a belt, you know, with pockets hanging off it for tools and things. It's a bit like that. It's a very big belt. I mean, big sort of... Wow, how does this thing even do up? Right. Okay, so... I mean, obviously I wouldn't wear it with something like this, but I don't quite know what I'd wear it with, but it just looked interesting, you know, and something different. And I can't get this thing back through the... Right. If you just put the kettle on or make yourself a cup of tea and a sandwich, and, you know, while I'm fiddling with this belt. Oh, blimey. Oh, it's truth, it's not easy to, Oh, I'd have to sit down and do that. Right. And where are the... Oh, okay. This... I can see why this was reduced now by a lot. It's usually a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? When you look at something and think, oh goodness, that's reduced by nearly $1,000. Oh God, look, I'm getting covered in bits. over the top of this dress, it is just, it just meets the first hole. See, that's the buckle there, and the holes are along here. And these you just sort of put, you know, where you want them. It's it's not, is it? No. You see, I think I was so determined to look at something or try something that was, you know, different, and really took me out of my comfort zone, that I think I've strayed too far out of my comfort zone, and it's just not, no. It's not me. So, the belt's going back. Oh, goodness. Very hot now. The belt's going back. The bag has to go back, because I just can't spend over $3,000 on something because I like the fabric. I mean, you know. But I will keep this. I do like this pouch. I'll sort of have a look at this wristlet thing and have a play around with that. This blouse will cover up I'll try it on with sort of beach wear and see what it's like. But to be honest, for how much is this one? But this one for $657.42. Mustn't forget that bit. I'm sort of 50-50 on it. I mean, it's just a lot of money to spend on a blouse, you know, really, isn't it? I love the colours. I love the sleeves. And I do have some sort of aqua coloured bathers that are this sort of darker shade here, which is almost a turquoise. I love purple. It's very sort of pretty. It's a pretty blouse, do you know what I mean? And I don't know if pretty is me. I'm not, yeah. It's maybe a bit girly. I shall have to ponder on this one. However, I do think that if I need to make my mind up about it, then I should probably go on first reactions, which are sort of, maybe. And maybe for $657.42. I think that is very close to going back, but I will try it with bathers. So, not the most successful unboxings, but we do have a piece of the embroidered denim, which means that I can now quite happily send this off to the consignment store and just, that is so strong, that closure. It's just unbefriggin-lievable, really. Such a shame. Beautiful bag. I think the padlock is huge. I think it's just like too big, totally out of proportion, but that's just me. Has a shoulder strap, which is in, I won't try and get it out because it's inside and it's, you know, awkward to get in and out of. Right, so that will be going off to the consignment store, hopefully tomorrow. So that is it for this evening. Oh dear, I feel very hot and flustered. Today's the first time we haven't had the aircon on because the temperature dropped 20 degrees today. That's in centigrade. It dropped from 38 degrees to 18, which is crazy. I mean, I've never known weather like this. Anyway, I will not sit here and bore you talking about the weather. Instead, I will say, if you've enjoyed this video, which I know has been a bit of a failed unboxing thing, but you know, look, you get that sometimes, and I am trying to be more mindful about my purchases. So, you know, I do feel pleased with the fact that I've decided to be objective about things rather than subjective. I think that's what I mean anyway. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video or any of my other videos and you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. If you did enjoy it, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be great, because then the algorithm might pick up on the video and push it out there to the world. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. See you in the next one. À bientôt, mes amis. Au revoir et bonsoir.